नित्यानन्देश्वरसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today I'll expand on patterns with which we function, and meaning of the word root pattern, and why completion, what is completion, how completion. Please listen. Please come to the space of listening. Pattern. Human being feels living with the pure consciousness is too much, too happy. Please understand, I am exactly reading out Akashic records, ultimate truths about why patterns are created. Pure consciousness is like a vast ocean. It is too much of joy. I tell you, many of you do not know that space after the age of 3 or 4, means when the root pattern has started in you. When the first root pattern has started in you, after that you do not know the space of that joy, that extreme joy in living in pure consciousness. Now, even now I have seen people, when they don't have anything to worry, they either pick up something past, something happened in the past, some rejection, some depression, some violence. They pick up some old fight. No, 2 years before that lady came and saw me and told me like that. I did not fight with her at that time because I did not have strength. I was not powerful that time. Now I am powerful. Come on, let me start again. Let me give a missed call for her. If she picks up, I'll pick up. If not, I'll pick up next call. Why did you not pick up the call? No, really. Even if you don't have anything now, you try to drag something from the past. Or you sit and worry what all worries may come tomorrow, day after tomorrow. What all incompletions may happen tomorrow, day after tomorrow. What all powerlessness may happen tomorrow, day after tomorrow. In future. ध्यान से सुनिए, please listen. The pure space seems to be little heavy, little too much of joy. Human beings feel they can't afford to it. They can't afford. It is like you don't want to own the whole ocean. You want to own only the beach. Because only in the beach you can put fence and ensure that others can't enter into it. Ocean you can own but not possess. Please understand, owning is different, possessing is different. All of us can own the whole world. That is not a problem at all. But can't possess. That is where the problem starts. Owning is different. Possessing is different. The whole village owns the village temple. But you possess your house. Not only you own, you possess. You make sure others don't enter. We don't want to own the ocean. We want to possess the ocean. When you want to possess, you know you can't possess the ocean. Not only you can't deny entry to other human beings, you can't deny entry to other animals. There is millions of animals below. When you want to possess, that is where the problem starts. If you want to own, you can own the whole world. See, unfortunately, only if you eliminate others, you feel you are victorious, which is not right. Which is not right. Which is a basic wrong understanding. Please get it. Please get it. I want you to know a very important fact. Never ever you will be free by your efforts to be free. Freedom will happen to you only by the right knowledge about freedom. Never by your efforts towards freedom. Listen. Never your efforts towards freedom is going to give you freedom. It is only the knowledge about the freedom will give you freedom. Get it? So, the basic mistake, eliminating others, is the only way you can possess or own, is wrong. To own, you don't need to eliminate others. But because of this pattern, just because you want to eliminate others, you are ready to settle down with a few acres of beach, you are ready to forego the whole ocean. Exactly with the same pattern, only with the patterns you define your identity. Without patterns, it is like a you in the ocean. I tell you, if you own you and allow everyone to own you, you are a celebrity. If you own you, allow everyone to own you, you are a celebrity. If you possess you, you are a beggar. You are a beggar stuck in a slum. Understand? I own me and allow the whole world to own me. Everyone around me has a feeling, I have a special place with Swamiji. And Swamiji is some way special for me. Even the words, they get strong, chilly words. Somebody gets pepper And somebody gets with masala chili, somebody gets green chili, somebody gets red chili. See, I only get pepper. I have a special place. I only get red chili. I have a special place. Whatever it may be, everyone, I allow everyone to own me. Understand? If you own you, allow everyone to own you, you are celebrity. In any field, if you own your body and allow everyone to own your body also, you become celebrity. In the field of beauty or body related, it can be Miss Universe, Mr. Universe, or actor or actress, whatever. In the field of flesh, you will be celebrity. If you allow, if you own your mind and allow others also own your mind, you will become a great teacher. You will become a celebrity in the field of knowledge. If you own your consciousness and allow the whole world to own your consciousness, you become incarnation. Understand, if you own your body and allow the whole world to own your body, you become like a Miss Universe, Mr. Universe, or whatever. If you own your mind and allow others to own your mind, you become a celebrity in the field of knowledge. If you own your consciousness and allow others to own your consciousness, you become incarnation, celebrity in the field of consciousness. Listen, in any field, own and let others own. Don't be stuck with the possessiveness. Don't be stuck with the wrong idea. Eliminating others is the only way you can be safe. No. If you eliminate everyone, you will be all alone and you will be suffering with loneliness. Life will be boring. I have seen people having huge, large houses, eliminating everyone, sitting all alone. Poor people's hearts are more joyful and rich. Overflowing number of people live and celebrate life than some of the so-called rich man's house. It is actually whether you own or possess, that decides whether you are rich or poor. Man who possesses everything will always be poor. Man who owns and let others own will always be rich. I own this ashram and let all world to own this ashram. That is why this place is eternal celebration. Nityotsava. I tell you, if you want some place to be in joy, celebration always, this is the secret. Own and let others own. Own and let others own. Listen, one of the primal mistake you do, even in your consciousness, you think only when you eliminate others, you can own your consciousness. Just to eliminate others, you want to create boundary in your consciousness Unfortunately, you don't understand boundary can be done in the beach but not in the ocean. So you settle down in beach, which is literally dry part of you. When you settle down, the fence you create is what I call patterns. The fence you create is what I call pattern. Listen. Now I am defining pattern. Process through which the needle of your consciousness moves again and again and feeling stuck without progress or completion is pattern. Process through which the needle of your consciousness moves again and again, stuck without progressing or feeling complete is pattern. Why drinking alcohol becomes pattern, drinking water is not becoming pattern? Both you drink every day, water you drink more. Why drinking alcohol becomes pattern, drinking water never becomes pattern? Because drinking water gives you completion and you are not stuck. After drinking water, you are out of thirst, more energetic, you are not stuck in thirst, or you are not stuck in anything else. You move with your life, but unfortunately, all alcoholics are either stuck with elated mood or belated mood or depressed mood. It is the mood associated with alcohol makes you stuck, not alcohol itself. Please understand, when you drink alcohol, if you feel elated or belated, you wanted that mood again and again. That is why you start drinking alcohol. Sometimes even the self-sympathy, the victim mood, depression, you start enjoying even that. Even for that reason, you start drinking alcohol. It is the pattern, it is the mood, feeling stuck, incomplete, that makes alcohol as an addictive pattern. If you don't have mood of elated or belated or depressed after drinking alcohol, you will not be having addictive pattern towards alcohol. How do you think I liberate so many people from alcohol and smoking? Just through meditation, through inner awakening or the meditation program. Because first I attack that mood pattern. I make sure neither they feel that elated pattern or they feel that depressed pattern. When you break the pattern, they don't feel inspired to drink. Then addiction disappears. addiction disappears. Please understand, I have thrown so many concepts today. I want you to get the essence. First, you are afraid to own your pure consciousness because you cannot possess it. Second, just like the example of because you cannot fence and possess the ocean, you decide to settle down in the beach because beach you can fence it and possess it, not allow others to enter. Same way, consciousness you cannot fence it and possess it, but body and mind you can fence it and possess it. You settle down in body and mind as yours. Listen. Listen. I want all of you to listen. This information is very important for all of you. When you practice integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching, many times you will get the space of blessing. Means if you bless somebody, immediately it will become reality. But if you don't teach others how to achieve that space, you will lose that space. Because that space is an ocean. Only if others also own, you can own. If you try to possess by excluding others, suddenly you will see you are in the beach. You are no more in the water. You are not in the ocean. Listen. Whenever you experience miraculous powers, mystery field, unified conscious field, enrich others to experience it, you will continue to enjoy it. If you don't enrich others to enjoy this experience, listen, if you don't own and help others to own, you will see you are standing on the ground. You may be thinking, please listen, you may be thinking, again I am bringing marketing in the name of enriching. No. Sometimes it is so unfortunate to teach human beings. They have their own interpretation for everything. They have their own abusive interpretation for everything. If you don't give food, they ask why the Swami can do Annadan. Why is he not giving food to people? If you start giving food, they say, oh, by giving food he attracts people and makes them all his disciples and makes them all his students and followers. What is your problem if they become my followers? No. That and all I cannot. Why people should become his followers? Why people should wear his mala? Why people should bow down to him? Now, people have so many foolish things. If you don't give sannyas, what is this? How can you differentiate, discriminate? And if you give sannyas, see, he is breaking families. He is making all the young boys and girls who are supposed to get married and live, he is making them all sannyasis. If you don't give sannyas to anybody, they say, oh, see, he is living sannyas life happily, he is enjoying, but he is not sharing that with others. He is not helping others to experience that enlightenment. Poor fellows, when they are filled with so much of incompletion, they do not know what to do. They just do not know what to do. Usually during those moments, when people judge me because of their incompletion, I actually wait. Any explanation, they will have their own interpretation for that. If you are really complete and pointing out others' incompletion, you will not gather whole lot of, you will not try to have support from others. I want you to understand this story. One guy goes to doctor and says, "Doctor, I have pain in the shoulder, I have pain in the chest, I have pain in the stomach, I have pain in the knee, I have pain in the feet, I have pain in the calf muscle, I have pain in the neck." Doctor thoroughly diagnosed. He did not find anything wrong. The same guy came to me. I looked at him and said, "You have a fracture in your finger." Because you have fracture in your finger, wherever you put your finger, you feel the pain. And unfortunately, you attribute that pain to that place. Sanjay Chari, you just need to heal. But unfortunately, when people are incomplete and have when they don't have the space of listening, anything you tell, they will not listen. They will only become more and more incomplete, arrogant, and aggressive. Usually, when I see this kind of people, I just wait. All right, let these guys have more completion, settle down. ध्यान से सुनिए. Because you want to own you and eliminate others and possess you. Just wanting to own you is not wrong. I own my healing powers and make the whole world to own my healing powers. I own my Vaksiddhi and help my whole world to own my Vaksiddhi. If you only own, nothing wrong. But when you want to possess, something seriously wrong starts happening. When you possess, you land up in the body and mind. You don't live as the consciousness. I tell you, one of the worst thing in the life is possessing. Aparigraha means non-possessiveness. Not that you will not own. You will own, but you will not possess. That is what I call responsibly owning. Responsibly owning means owning but not possessing. Means you own, but that does not mean you eliminate others. I tell you, When you own and help everyone to own, your life becomes celebration. In the sannyas vratas, you take the vrata of aparigraha. Non-possessiveness means not that you will not own, no. You will own, but make everyone to own. You will own the best things of the world and make everyone to own. You will own a beautiful land, but you will not possess by not allowing others inside. You will make everybody to own, means you will have everybody coming there. You will have all the best knowledge, best lifestyle. That does not mean you will not show it to anybody, you will not share it with anybody, you will possess it. No. You will share it with everybody. You will share your lifestyle with everybody. You will share your knowledge with everybody. You will share it with everyone. Understand? Anything you possess will dry up. Anything you own and make others own, others also own, will flourish. Many times, the spiritual powers, when you start possessing, dries up. I have seen in my life, whatever powers I made others also own up, continues to flourish in me and flourish in others. Whatever powers I did not make others own, always dried up. Whatever may be the role you are playing in the life, lawyer, doctor, engineer, housewife, leader, team leader, whatever may be, you possess. Decide from today, you will own it, not possess it. Even your house, decide, you will own it. Anyone who owns and not possesses is sannyasi, is Jivan Mukta. Own the building you are staying, don't possess. Own the knowledge you are having, don't possess. Own the lifestyle you are having, don't possess. Own everything you have, but don't possess. Let the world own. Make the world own. आप अपनी शुद्ध चेतना से डारते हैं, क्योंकि आप उस पर अपना अधिकार नहीं जमा सकते हैं। ठीक उसी तरह जैसी महासागर पर आप अपना गबसा नहीं जमा सकते हैं, तो आप महासागर के तट पर ही रहे जाते हैं, क्योंकि केवल तट पर ही आप अपनी सीमा बना सकते हैं। जब आप असाधारण शिष्यों का अनुभव करते हैं, केवल जब आप दूसरों को भी इनसे लाभान्वित करते हैं, ये सिद्धियों आपके पास रहेंगे, तभी आप महासागर में रहे पाएंगे, नहीं तो आप तट पर ही रह जाएंगे। हर चीज का मालिक बनिए, किंतु उस पर गप्सा ना कीजिए, गप्सा गप्सा ना कीजिए। हर चीज का मालिक बन के जब आप दूसरों को भी उस चीज का मालिक बनने देंगे, तभी वह चीज आपके साथ रह जाएगा। अगर आप अपने देह के मालिक बनते हैं और दूसरों को भी अपने देह के मालिक बनने देते हैं, आप देह के क्षेत्र में प्रसिद्ध बन जाएंगे। अगर आप अपने मन के मालिक बनते हैं और दूसरों को भी अपने मन के मालिक बनने देते हैं, आप मन के क्षेत्र में प्रसिद्ध बन जाएंगे। अगर आप अपने चेतना के मालिक बनते हैं और दूसरों को भी अपने चेतना के मालिक बनने देते हैं, आप एक अवतार पुरुष बन जाएंगे। किसी चीज को पाना गलत नहीं है, किंतु उस पर अधिकार जमाना गलत है। अपरिग्रह का अर्थ है अधिकार ना जमाना। यही जिम्मेदार रूप से किसी चीज को पाना, आप दूसरों को भी उन चीजों पर अधिकार लेने देते हैं, उनके साथ बांटते हैं। यही समृद्धि का मार्ग है। चाहे जो भी भूमिका आप जीवन में खेल रहे हैं, वकील, डॉक्टर, इंजीनियर, उस भूमिका पर अपना गप्सा छोड़ दीजिए। अंडरस्टैंड? I only started defining pattern. Still I have not completed defining pattern, and I will complete in next satsangs. I will also expand on why pattern, how pattern, what is pattern, why completion, how completion, what is completion, on further satsangs.
जीवन मुक्ति प्रदम देवम क्षमापूर्णम.
Paramahamsa Nityananda is a rare living incarnation, a yogi by birth. He has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English, books in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese, with translations in 26 languages are available. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 8,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services, ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals, established in more than 140 places around the world, offer exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. Having meditation centers in 151 countries including Bidadi, Tiruvannamalai, Rajapalyam, Salem, Hyderabad, Varanasi, Los Angeles, Ohio, Seattle, San Jose and Phoenix. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nityananda Dhyanapitham, a spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation. A contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers. Adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, he has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands, gracing them with spiritual powers. A spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples worldwide in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places like Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Tiruvannamalai in India. A dynamic young guru who is an inspiration to thousands of youngsters. India's most watched spiritual guru online. A beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nityananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकं वन्दे शान्तमयं बन्धं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दगन्धसञ्चारं सर्वोपाधिविनिर्मुक्तं वन्दे ज्ञानालयं नाथं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्.
Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nityananda.
Nityananda Dhyanapitham, Nityananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nityananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.